Hey everyone! Sorry, long time no see. I keep meaning to make a video, but because of the buzzing on my computer, I kind of stopped making one. But now I have the new camera that I ordered back in September. Yeah, it took almost, 4 months or so to get it to me. So, and then I went on vacation for a little while, so sorry I wasn't able to make updates. I didn't want to annoy you or myself with buzzing in my videos, so sorry about that. But art contest, I do have to get to that, and I will be emailing the winner, messaging the winner as soon as I get through my gobs and gobs and gobs of messages I need to sort through first. Sorry. But that all being said, I thought I would cover something because it is New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. And I was hoping to talk a little bit about lucky bags. In Japan, these things are, I don't know, I really wish they had them in other countries, or at least in the US and Canada, because at least for me, they're really, really exciting. So what is a lucky bag? In Japanese, it's called fukubukuro. And what that is it's usually a red paper bag, traditionally, but it could be anything else. Really, it can be anything else. This is one, for example. And what it is you buy this bag for X amount of money, possibly a box, I suppose, but they're usually bags or suitcases or those paper bags. And it has a greater value of products inside of it. It could be clothing, it could be food, it could be perfume. What else have I seen? It could, like toys, really for any kind of shop. Most shops have them. For example, I got one from Armani Exchange. But I also got one from my favorite Gothic Lolita store. So really, it's a huge variety, and it has whatever products of whatever store, and usually it'll tell you a general idea of what's in there. So if it's clothing, it may even tell you, there's a top, a skirt, some socks, and other accessories, but you don't know exactly what's inside. Sometimes you do, and I'm finding in Okinawa they actually will picture what's actually inside, and that's really disappointing. It's not nearly as fun. But they do these only at New Year. They release them typically on January 2nd, because a lot of places are closed on the 1st, and you go in, and a lot of stores you have to go in really early to get them because they sell out like that. Particularly some department stores have really great ones. One in Okinawa near Kokusai Street, they were selling them at the department store that was on the corner, and then they did a huge raffle with the tickets that you win inside. Some of them, like my hair salon, had some where you buy it and it's just their general products inside, and you kind of know what products are in there, but the surprise is actually you can potentially win a coupon for loads of free services, which I think is great. I wish I could win that, but I didn't end up buying one because they were a little more expensive than, I was willing to pay, and on top of it, they weren't really things I needed, so. But New Year is not really a time for reasonable spending, I suppose. But anyway, I have one here by Paris Kids that I bought. This was 315 yen, and it says it has at least 2,000 yen worth of product in it. So, less than $5 has more than 20 something dollars worth of stuff in it. But I thought I would open it and see if I could share with everybody what all I got. But of course it's stapled shut. Like I said, things are a secret, so you have no idea what's in here. This is one of the ones where they tell you nothing. You don't know anything except that it's accessories, because it's an accessories store. So, first I have a big pink fuzzy bow, which can be a clip onto something, or I can pin it. So there's that. By the way, this store, everything in the store is 315 yen, I believe, or at least everything inside. Next, I have another bow, but this one's attached to a headband. So that's kind of cute. I might actually keep that. Things that I don't like, the way it works in Japan is you get things you don't like and you think, oh geez, what am I going to do with this? So you trade with your friends, you give gifts. Of course, people know what's going on. That's okay. Let's see here. These look like little tiny hair ties with little smiley faces attached. I doubt I'll use those, but, they could be useful. Ooh. Let's see here. Looks like a necklace with a blue star and a pom-pom. And denim scrunchie with some fabric in there. I hate these things. My hair is not long enough to use them, and even if it is long enough, just long enough, when it gets really long I can pull up the top part, my hair is really not thick enough. It looks really dumb, just this little sticking out of a puff. It looks really bad. Oh boy. This guy's staying in the bag because he's glittery. And a pink glittery bear that, as you can see, attaches to your cell phone, your bag, your whatever. Actually, I very well might stick him to my bag, but as he's covered in glitter, I don't want glitter in my apartment. And the last thing, actually kind of nice, is this necklace. I think it's a necklace. There we go. Okay, and it looks kind of like this. 3 chains, and it's kind of a bronzy color. But, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just over 2,000 yen worth of stuff. But that's kind of a, 7-time profit. I don't know what you call that. I'm not very good with economics, sorry. But basically I paid for one of those things and got 7. It's pretty good. You don't really get to pick what you get in it, but chances are there's something you're gonna like, and you know what the store sells, so if there's a lot of things in the store that you like, great. In some areas like Shibuya 109, which is the mecca of young women's fashion, like pop fashion, not necessarily the counterculture fashion, but anyway, there, oftentimes the girls will buy the lucky bags at New Year, and they'll open them in front of the store and trade with other girls right there, which I think is fantastic. It's a great way to utilize what you're getting and maximize what you like, or maximize a good outcome, I guess, getting what you like. And that's really great. Normally you're supposed to wait till you get home. When I go with my friends, I like to get stuff, open, a few times throughout the day. So we'll go shopping, buy 1 or 2 small ones, maybe, carry them, and maybe buy 1 or 2 big ones or something. But throughout the day, open 1 or 2 of them here and there, just to kind of spread out the happiness or the disappointment, depending on how it works out. Yeah, but that's a lucky bag. I really wish we could start something like this in the US or Canada, or I don't know, does this exist anywhere else? I'm not sure. If you know of a place where this exists outside of Japan, let me know. I really want to know, and I want to go there and try it and see if they're good. But since it doesn't exist in the US and Canada, why don't we start something like that? Does anybody know how we could start something like that? Would you be interested in that? Because personally, I think it's great. People say that the American and, North American will say, market really isn't interested in products that they're not familiar with, or they don't know exactly what's in it, so they're not going to buy it. But I disagree. I think that there might be even more sales because of it. Maybe not for New Year. Maybe it should be some other time of year for us. But how cool would that be? And I guess while I'm at it, I really shouldn't be excluding Europe and other areas of the world, so we'll just say the Western market might not be interested in that. But I don't agree with that. So let me know what you think. Lucky bags are cool in my opinion, and I want them everywhere. So yeah, let me know what you think, and if you've seen them anywhere, because I'd be really interested to know. But that's really all I have for now. I'm really excited about my new camera, so we're going to see how this uploads, and I hope it's really good. But if not, sorry, and I'll try again next time. So until then, cheers!